And the Spring River are a Memorial Day weekend hotspot. Well, how will that incoming weather affect that? Brian Koleski spoke with people in Hardy about how they will manage this weekend. Brian?
It's a beautiful day right now, and yet you can see the river behind me, but it may not be that way for long. With rain in the forecast this weekend, people may be changing their plans.
We've already sent a good amount of people down the river, but Memorial Weekend is kind of like that staple of let's go hit the river, it's summertime.
We try to enjoy the holidays, and it's always a busy weekend, so you try to be a little bit more careful, but given all the changes from the flooding and just how much the river has kind of shifted, it's really important to be extra alert this time.
People are still making their way to Hardy for Memorial Day weekend, but
with this rain coming through, I don't think it's necessarily going to affect the amount of people showing up. People are still going to come, they're going to look for something to do.
It might be a little harder for people that solely come for the river, but I love the downtown Hardy. I love all those shops there. It's got a really rich history to it too.
Justin Nelson with River Stop in Hardy says people are still making reservations for rafts and kayaks just in case there are breaks in the weather.
They're just making a reservation saying, hey, we plan on being there this weekend and we really want to get out there on the river if we can, but because of the weather, you know, it could be splotchy. We have no idea what it's going to do, so they're kind of just letting me know they're going to be in town.
For people that are on the river this weekend, there are things you can do to be safe.
If you're coming to the river, we say please use caution. The river changes course every time it rains. Watch where you're stepping. Of course, you have to have a life jacket. If it looks scary in the water, don't get in it.
If you were out there to be floating and it started raining, you know, just pulling over to the bank is the most common thing to do. Obviously, you don't want to be right out there in the middle of the water if it starts thundering and lightning it.
Nelson says safety is always the most important.
Just kind of pull over to the bank and get as much cover as you can. Use some common sense and have a good time without being dangerous.
Hardy Mayor Ethan Barnes did say that emergency and water rescue crews will be on standby this weekend and that police will be enhancing their patrols. Live in Hardy, Brian Koleski, K8 News.
All right, thank you very much, Brian.